Hi, Cailee. I'm Walter from Costa Rica. How you doing?
Hi, Walter. I'm good. How are you?
Great. A little bit sleepy, but I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, me too. I get it. I get it. We're on the same page.
Okay. First of all, kudos on your Volpe Cup award for
Oh,
Best Actress. That was
thank you
great.
so much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
great.
not expecting that, but
Oh, come on.
it's
Nailed
amazing.
it. How hard or easy is it for you to make the character your own when the person you're portraying is a real, very much alive person, B, extremely well known, and C, involved as a producer in the film?
It was the sort of the greatest gift to be able to meet with her and sit down with her and to hear these stories from the woman herself and
Yeah.
sort of get that stamp of approval going into filming. But then also the most daunting part of this
Yeah, it must be
project.
challenging, right?
So it was both, It was sort of a blessing and a curse, but then it ended up being so rewarding at the end of this to get to watch it with Priscilla, and then, get the reception that we did. And she,
Yeah.
seemed to really like it and was happy with the way that we told the story. So it was then very rewarding. But at the time, it was a lot of pressure.
I have always been aware of the age gap between Elvis and Priscilla, but the film really brought it home. Like in stark contrast. What is your personal opinion about this part of the story, and what sort of direction did you receive?
The biggest thing for me is for any character I play, but especially with this one, to not go into it with any judgment and to hear her side of things and be thoughtful, have room for nuance in the way that we told this story. So I think on the days that we were playing those scenes when I was so young, I think you just try to play it as it is. You try to really be in the moment and try to react in the way that you think she would react at that age with this man. So you just try to stay in it. And I think our job was just to take Priscilla's side of the story that's written so beautifully in her memoir that came out in the 80s, and then the story she was telling us herself, and put that on screen and let people decide how they feel about it.
One element about your acting that has been praised a lot, and I agree, is and I quote, the slow motion melancholy you bring to her. You can really see her feelings being like held back and everything. How was this decision made?
Well, it really came from Priscilla herself, and the way that she carries herself, and also describes in the book and our conversations together that she didn't really ever get the opportunity to say what she wanted to say, or there were very few times where she felt like she could sort of fight back in those conversations. That wasn't really a thing, that wasn't part of the relationship they had. So it was sort of interesting for me, like you were saying before, how I would go about these moments or my own opinions of these scenes. I had to sort of take myself out of it and, be true to her story and who she was and is.
Yeah, great. You have a lot of very different films under your belt now. What's harder as an actor? The big sci-fi extravaganza, or very character-oriented biopic like this one?
Every film comes with its own sort of challenge, and the second I'm doing one kind of thing, I miss the other, and then I'm doing that, and then I want to go back, Yeah, it's always, I never feel like it's easy for me. It never feels like it comes natural. I think that's why I like it so much, is because the second I feel like I have it, it slips through my fingers, and I haven't quite cracked the code.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much for your time. I really enjoyed your acting here.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
I want a life of my own.